Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Nick Alberti here with now Week 10 NFL picks and predictions. Um, so double digits in weeks now. I'm coming at you with this video on Tuesday because tomorrow I'm busy. Usually I do it Wednesday, but tomorrow I got a lot of stuff going on. So I just decided to do it today. So let's get rolling right into it. Another weird week last week. Last week was just weird. Um, just weird. Like my lock of the week, the Bills, they lost fake to the Jaguars. And once again, Vikings, another heartbreaking defeat. I'm used to it now. Like I said, that rant video won't be deleted unless they win these next two games coming up, which I highly doubt happens. Or they make the playoffs, which is still a possibility. But Mike Zimmer is actually favored to be the next head coach fired. So, see what happens. Okay, here we go. We're going to start with Thursday Night Football. Ravens, Dolphins in Miami. Baltimore 7.5, over under 46.5. The Dolphins got a win last week, a meaningless win against the Texans. And obviously the Ravens beat us in a comeback fashion, which we never believed like that. But, of course, I'm going to pick the Ravens here. They're obviously the way better team. Dolphins, it's going to be another Thursday Night Football. It could be another high-scoring game, really could, like last week. But it's going to be another Thursday Night Football, like, blowout type. Like, this game right here, I could see it being, 38-17 Baltimore. This is that type of game. Not going to spend much time on it because we know Baltimore should win. There you go. On the Sunday, November 14th, Dallas Cowboys against the Atlanta Falcons. Dallas is 9-point favorites. So this game right here, Dallas lost last week to the Broncos, and the Falcons beat the Saints. So two unexpected things happened last week because I didn't pick many of those teams to win. But Dallas, no way they lose two in a row to two. Falcons are not that good. We'll just face it. It could be a little bit closer than what people think. Dallas is 9. It could be a little bit closer. I'm going to give Dallas, I'm still going to say they cover. I'm going to give them the 10-point win here, 31-21. I still think they could struggle in this game. This is another game Atlanta might miraculously show up. But this game right here, you would think Dallas would win. So it should be a good game though. Both teams put up points. Atlanta does for some odd reason. But yep, Dallas definitely should win that game. Saints at Titans. Tennessee is 3. In my opinion, if Derrick Henry is here, the line would be higher. But even without him not here or not, they beat the Rams last week. So what makes you think they're not going to come home and beat the Saints? So I have them coming home and beating the Saints. Simeon is he's not that good. Over is only 44.5. So this game's telling us it's going to be a low scoring game. So Titans, I'll take the Titans in this one. I'll take them 24-13. I'm just not full out on the Saints, especially. They have a great win against Tampa Bay, and they lay an egg against the Falcons. So now they have to go on the road. So, it's going to be tough to beat Tennessee. They just have, good weapons over there. Jaguars at Colts. Indy is 10.5, over under 47.5. And Indy ain't going to lose to the Jaguars. They could, but I don't think so. Jaguars got miraculously lucky last week against obviously the one, two, or three best for one of the best three teams in the AFC. But the Colts, they're home again. They just pounded the Jets. Even though the Jets scored a lot of points, they still pounded them. And the Jaguars coming off that big win, they ain't gonna win 2 games in a row. So right here, give me the Colts. Give me them 34-17. Another game I'm not going to spend much time on. You know what I mean? We know it's going to happen. I could be wrong. I could be right. But I should be right on this. Next game, Browns at Patriots. New England is 1.5 over under 45. This is a weird game right here. It really is. As I like to say, and if you know anybody likes to say, Bill Belichick takes the best guy out of the game. And in this game, you would think he would take either Chubb out or Baker will shut down, will do something. This is a really tough game. Not gonna lie, both teams need wins, but this is gonna go down to who wants the W more. It's in New England too. You know what? Screw it. For shits and giggles, since they're home and it's Belichick, I'm just gonna pick New England here. Obviously, it could go either way. I'm not confident. Whatever pick I have, I'll say I'm not confident. But just give me the Patriots. I'm going to take the Patriots by 3 points. It's going to be 20-17. I think it's going to be a lower scoring game than we most expect. Yeah, so that's what I think. But I really think New England, I really think Cleveland can win this game too. But I feel a little bit more confident in Belichick over Stefanski. And don't get me wrong, I like Stefanski. He's a good head coach because in Minnesota he was our offensive coordinator. But yeah, but overall the Patriots should be a good game though. But I have New England taking it. Well, it come true for me this week. My lock of the week: Bills at Jets. Buffalo's 13. Will they get upset 2 weeks in a row as double-digit point favorites? The answer is you wouldn't think. And I'm going to take the Bills here. They're going to play angry. I think if Diggs has a big week, I feel bad who has Diggs against you. I got to check. Hopefully I don't. I didn't check who I'm playing yet. But I know I have Josh Allen. So if he's in the league, I have Allen, so bad. But it's over under 47.5. I think it really go under, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. Because the Bills sometimes put up stinkers like last week. I don't really think the Jets this game will find anything. You know what I mean? I think it's going to be like a 28-10 type of game. I just don't think I don't know. But I'm not going to spend much time here. The Bills will get the win. Lions at Steelers. Pitt is 9 over under 42.5. Pitt will definitely win this game. That's the Lions, Goff stinks. They're going to be 0-9. Pitt will go surprisingly to 6-3, which to me, I'm not a big Pitt guy. They're not like when we play them on Thursday Night Football, week 14 at home in Minnesota. I think we definitely could beat them. You know what I mean? They're just Big Ben to me. If they had a better quarterback, I'd say, oh, okay. Like if they had Russell Wilson as their quarterback, then I'd be a full-on Pitt fan. Obviously not a fan, but I'd be say, all right, I give him respect more. But I don't really, care for him. But they should beat the Lions here, obviously. I think they could put up, obviously, more than what they did last night against the Bears. I'm going to say 31. I think the Lions can still put up points here. I'm going to say 31-20. I think the Lions really... I think this game could go... I really think it's going to go over. I don't remember what I just said. Did I say it could go under? I don't even know. But I think it could go over. I think right here, because it's a battle of... usually when, two teams that... the Steelers D is okay, and the Lions D stinks. But usually when you have two stinky Ds or high scoring. I don't know. But give me Pitt here. Buccaneers at Washington Football Team. Tampa Bay is 9.5. Over under 51.5. Coming off the bye, Tom Brady. You know he's well rested. You know he's well prepared. He ain't gonna lose a Taylor Heineke. So Buccaneers will win here. Yeah, I'm going to say 35-20. I think Washington can still put up 20 points. It's just going to be that type of game where the Buccaneers have to lead all game. That's my mindset going into it. Buccaneers take the dub. On the 4 o'clock window games, we have Panthers at Cardinals. Arizona's 10.5. The Panthers, they're a little bit of a mess right now. And the Cardinals, you would think Kyler Murray would be back, but even if he doesn't play or not, I'm going to pick the Cardinals here. it's too much firepower for the Panthers to deal with. You got to deal with Hopkins. You have to deal with Connor. You have to deal with Edmonds, Murray, Kirk, Ertz, AJ Green if he's back. You know what I mean? So, Panthers could keep it close in the first half. You know what I mean? With those guys just coming back. But I'm gonna give Arizona the dub. I mean, why wouldn't I? I'm actually gonna say they take the even 10-point win. I'm gonna say it's gonna be an even 10-point win. I'm gonna say 34-24. You know, Panthers should be able to put up some points here. I don't see why not, but see what happens. Next game, Vikings at Chargers. The Chargers are 2.5, 52. My mindset after I did my video last week was if the Vikings beat the Ravens, we lose this game. But if the Vikings lose to the Ravens, which they did, they win this game. The Chargers, on the other hand, they beat the Eagles last week, and they lost to the Patriots. But my thing about it is every game with them, their offense starts out slow. They're a weird, interesting team. Minnesota is too. But I'm just gonna pick the Vikings here. Could go either way. Don't get me wrong. Don't say, oh, here he goes again. Pick him. Nope. Could go either way. If you lose, I won't be surprised. If you win, I'll say, yeah, that's what I thought. I'm gonna pick us to win here. I think that if we don't do 2-yard check down passes, we go deep like we did to Jefferson and stuff like that, and our fans travel real well out in LA, that's gonna really help. And get Cook going. All we got to stop is Herbert and Keenan Allen. Eckler, Then they have Mike Williams is disappointing for them. Jared Cook, I never missed the Harrison Smith, but so be it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a safety. I think we win right here. It's probably going to be in our last second game. You know, it's going to end last second. Yeah, that's just how we play. We'll score like maybe 2 minutes left and we'll stop them or something like that. But I'm going to say the Vikings get the win here, 30-23. I don't know. But like I said, it could go either way. I'm obviously more confident in my squad. We'll see what happens. I mean, yeah, we'll see what happens. If Minnesota loses, I'll say next week in my video, well, I was wrong, wasn't I? If they lose next week, could put a final nail on them. But I'm still not counting them out even if they do, because after Green Bay, the following week, we have, like I said, San Fran, Detroit, Pitt. My hands got a nice cut right there. Don't mind that. Detroit, Pitt. They have always easy teams, so I'm not gonna count them out yet. Eagles at Broncos. Denver's 2.5. I think Denver will win here, even though sometimes they put up stinkers at home. But I think Denver gets the win here. I think they can win by 6 here. I'm going to give them a 26-20 win. Stopping Hurts could be a problem, but they should be able to. If it was in Philly, I would say maybe the Eagles get the win. But it's in Denver, so Denver should win. Seahawks at Packers. Aaron Rodgers won't practice all week, but he'll play probably, and that's my guess. And Russell Wilson's cleared to come back. Green Bay's 3.5. Over-under is 49.5. Last week I expect, after Rodgers tested positive for COVID, I figured, KC would definitely win. They did, but they didn't blow him out. Not what I thought, but Green Bay, I think even if Rodgers, if Rodgers don't play, Seattle will win. If he does play, the Packers will win. Russell Wilson could struggle his first game back. I think it still could be a high-scoring game, though. I'm going to give it a solid 31-27. I think it could be a 4-point win. I really think this is the game of the week right here. I really think so. So that's going to be the game of the 4 o'clock windows. You would think it probably would, even over the Vikings. But, it should be a good game. But, like I said, but I'm just going to pick the Packers. I'm just going to pick them because people will say, well, I said, what did he pick? He said it'd be either way. If Rodgers plays it up, I'm just going to give you my prediction. The Packers will win. Sunday Night Football. Kansas City Chiefs at Las Vegas Raiders. KC's 2.5. I don't know. Raiders have so many distractions. Like I said, they lost to the Giants. I predicted that last week. Kansas City can't move the ball. But I still think Kansas City's obviously the better team here, and they'll get it done. They should win by 5 here. I think it's going to be a last, I'll say 6, 27-21. They should be able to move it all right. You know what I mean? 6-point win is good. They'll do something in the last minute of the game or something to take the lead. I really think they could be down, a point right there, or a point. No, actually, that wouldn't make sense. Actually, you know what? They'll win 27-21. They'll get field goals and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, overall, Kansas City will win. So KC's a better team here, and yeah. Next game, Rams, Monday Night Football. Rams, 49ers. The Rams are 4. The Rams will win here. Don't get me wrong. The Niners, they couldn't even beat Colt McCoy. What makes you think, after being angry, after a devastating loss at home, the Rams are going to lose again? I mean, Stafford ain't going to let that happen. The 49ers are just a complete mess. They ain't making no postseason. They're a team I could really count out because Jimmy G he's not the answer. But, so I'm going to say the Rams get the, it's going to be another, I'm going to say they could beat them 35-21. I think, it could be 14-point win. I really do. I just really do. And that's it. And the teams on a bye are Bears, Bengals, Giants, and Texans. So 2 less games this week. So, yeah. So that's week 10. I try to speed it up a little bit, get the game. You know what I mean? Because I don't spend too much time talking. I just want to go to the games and just get my predictions. It's already week 10. Hopefully I'm right on everything. Especially that'll be sweet because that means I'll be right on the Vikings game. So hopefully I'm right. Hopefully you guys enjoy another good week of football coming up. Mid part of the season just passed last week. So hopefully it's another good week. So hopefully you got the views are getting up my videos. The subscribers that'll come. I'm not worried about it. I promote it. I do everything I could. People watch. They leave me feedback as always, and hopefully you guys have a good week. And like I said, hopefully we have good games and all. So so just let me know. I can't wait. And hopefully, congrats to Juan Soto, MVP finalist. Hopefully he takes it in 2 weeks. That'll be dope. I really think he will. That batting average and stuff is crazy. And halfway, in the second half, he hit close to 500. So that should definitely beat it out, I think. Harper and Tatis, who missed a lot of games. So that'll be interesting, too. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. And see you next week with Week 11 NFL picks and predictions. Enjoy the game. And as always, please no devastating loss or no drama at the end. Just get a clean win. Skol Vikes.